Hi, folks. I want to show you something about your utility bill. Check this out. I don't know if you knew it or not, but there's some things I want to point out. This is really what got me started. And you see here? Okay. Okay, you can see my reading here from 1 month to the next. Well, it's the same month, January 12/1, December the 1st to December 30th. There's a difference in the readings. And then you have how much I used altogether. And you come down here and you see for the first 600 kilowatt hours, we get charged about a little over 9.5 cents per kilowatt, up to 600. Okay. Now the second stage, or tier 2, above 600 kilowatt hours, they charge you a little over 11.5 cents. And I use 1330 kilowatt hours. Now, let's look at the charges. This charge here, that's the basic charge, whatever that means. In other words, I guess if I didn't use anything, they're going to charge me this much. Now, for the first 600, as you can see, kilowatt hours, I was charged $57.36. And for the 1330, 153. Now, this is the so-called energy tax credit, energy exchange credit. I don't know what that is, but anyway, it was 1,000 kilowatt hours. Oh boy, okay. And anyway, okay, that was minus $12. Okay, and then we have this extra electric charges and credits. That came up to about $1,900. Okay, that's $1,504. Okay. Now, here's one of the things. Check this out now. You have the state utility tax, which is $8.99 included in the above charges. In other words, this right here is included in 2020. Okay, now, so they don't add it down here. Okay, because they brought it over and then added it. So it's included in this 220, the total of all of this. Now, that was the state. Now let's look at Lakewood tax for Lakewood, little city here. I think it went into effect in 96 or something like that. Anyway, the percentage of the state tax is just 3.873%. Now look at the city's tax. A whole 5.233%. Of this, now I did the math. If you multiply this times this percent, you will get $11.52. What does that mean? That means that the city of Lakewood is charging us tax on the tax of the state tax. They charging us tax for the tax. They're charging us tax on the state tax that we're charged. The state charges us, which is $11. Huh? Look, this is more. Look at that. This is how much the state charges, $8.99 for state. And the city charges us $11. And they're charging us on top of, not a, in other words, we're going to pay the state tax and the city is going to charge us tax on the state tax. That's what it amounts to. So when you add up all of this here, you add the 220, and that is $232. That's just for the light bill. Think about that. Now this is what motivated me. The more you make, the more you use, the more they're going to charge you. Now let me show you something else too. If the more you make here, the more you spend here, the more you're going to spend everywhere else. So what you got to do is cut down. All you got to do is cut down every time, because the more you cut down, the less they'll charge you. The less tax, less everything. I showed you that on when I compared 3 different years and how much I brought it down. You can do it, because the more they just gonna, now you know the utility is gonna go up every year, and the tax rate's gonna go up every year. Okay, so hey, all you gotta do is cut back. Whenever, see, there was 3.2% inflation last year, so that's inflation went up. So that's what you need to do, is double this. 6.4% is how much you cut back on everything, on your light bill, your water bill, even your groceries. Find the budget. Find the budget. Hey, if you cut back on everything, the rate of inflation double it, and cut back that much, you can stay ahead. And a lot of times you can't cut back. Say you don't want to cut back on food. Cut back somewhere else even more. Okay? They spending our tax money because they can't balance the books. You go ahead and balance your books. You go ahead and balance your books. And this right here, to me, $232. That was just the light bill. Now, with this particular utility company, you have to you got the gas on that too. Oh yeah, that's questionable in my case too, because wow, I'm gonna be making changes there in the next probably next month or so. But yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you about this. They're charging us taxes on top of taxes. They're taxing our taxes. Lakewood, the city of Lakewood, it's not Lakewood City, effective Lakewood City tax. And then you see everything says City of Lakewood. I bet you there's a difference in their name. Anyway, the city is charging us tax on the tax we pay. It's just having a problem saying that. But you see it's here. You see it's right here. You see it's right here. The city is charging us tax on 220, which is everything added up, including the Lakewood tax, including the tax on the state tax. The state tax is here, included in this, and that is what the city is taxing us on. So we're actually paying taxes on top of taxes. Great job, Lakewood.